Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. So in this video, we are going to do a review of the newly launched Tata Punch. So let's straight away get into the video and let's start talking about the design itself. Overall, I would say the design of the Tata Punch is really good. It is always a personal preference. For me personally, I kind of like the design, but not that fond of the front end. I would say I like the rear end much more than the front end. Maybe for most of you, it will be just the opposite. So, whatever, maybe it is always a personal choice. And other than that, I definitely feel the interior of the Tata Punch is really beautiful. Personally, I really like that white inserts in the interior of the Tata Punch. Now, talking about the features of Tata Punch, definitely considering the price or the segment in which the Tata Punch is placed, it is loaded with features. And specifically speaking, I would say the cruise control, the traction pro mode, all these features would be the segment first features. And many of you might have a doubt on what is this traction pro mode and all. It is Tata's take on mimicking a sort of a differential power delivery, I would say. That is. With this traction pro mode in the front wheel drive, it helps you to get out of trickery situations in the front wheel drive Tata Punch. That is, it can lock the wheel with less traction and apply most of the power to the wheel with the with wheel which has more traction, so that you can get out of trickery situations. So now just talk about the safety of Tata and safety of Tata Punch. And I would say from the base model itself, the Tata Punch is loaded with almost all the safety features, and I would say you can blindly trust Tata in the safety department. So it isn't a concern in terms of safety. Although the safety ratings aren't out, but Tata Motors says that the Tata Punch has already been crash tested by Global NCAP. So the official rating might be out when the price is announced in on October 20th. Now, talking about the space in Tata Punch, I would say it is definitely spacious for a family of five. The seats are quite comfortable and supportive. So for a proper family, it is a proper family car for sure. Now, talking about the ride and handling balance, first of all, the suspension is well set up for Indian roads. It can take on almost all the bad roads with almost all the bad patches with the in which the Indian roads possess. So the suspension is very well set up for that. And talking about the handling, definitely handling is really smooth, precise, and offers a good confidence for the driver. And talking about the body roll, yes, it is on the ground clearance is slightly higher. The car is slightly higher off the ground, so definitely it would have a slight amount of body roll. But in a normal speeds, definitely body roll is also well contained to a very good extent. Now, talking about the off-road capabilities, so first of all, definitely it has ample ground clearance of 187 mm. And Tata Motors claims that it has one of the best approach angle and a departure angle. But I would say it won't be of much use because you can't properly take this. I mean, unless you don't have a 4x4, it isn't an off-roader for sure. Okay, but with all these features, one thing is for sure, that is you it would be really useful in bad roads, village roads and all. You can confidently take this car or the bad patches in your maybe in the village section. Now, talking about the engine and gearbox, it uses the 1.2 liter natural aspirated petrol engine, which comes in most of the Tata cars, and it produces around 86 bhp of power and 113 newton meters of torque. Straight away, let me tell you, the engine offers adequate performance. That is, this engine is strictly not for those who love driving. If you are a family man who wants to take your family from point A to point B, then this car is for you for sure. Then everything will falls into that good category. If you are a family man, if you are a normal driver, that is, the clutch and gearbox are good. The AMT gearbox, it also does the job well. But once you push the car, or if you are an enthusiast, if you like to drive the car, then once you start pushing the car, then you would feel that the clutch is slightly on the springier side. I would say the gearbox is slightly notchy, and even in comparison to the AMT, the AMT is slightly sluggish. You will feel that head node or the gear changes. So strictly I would say, for a normal family man, for normal use, for taking your family from point A to point B, this engine is more than adequate. But if you are an enthusiast, don't try this out. Definitely this engine is not for you for sure. Now talking about the verdict, I would say those looking for a proper family car blindly go for it. It is the best in the segment, and in the segment between the price lag of 6 lakhs to 9 lakh on road. So that's my final verdict. Even before comparing with other competition, I would straight away tell you that it is the best in the segment if you are looking for a proper family car in the price bracket of 6 lakh to 9 lakh rupees on road. So that's it from this video. I hope you liked it. If you liked it, do hit the like button and also subscribe to my channel. I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you.